Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today I'm doing my eyeshadow palette collection video. So yeah, this is an overview of my palettes. A disclaimer, as always, not trying to show off. You all requested to see this, so here it is. I'm welcome to share. Some of my palettes are really well used, some of them hardly touched, some of them not touched at all. If you all have any experience with these palettes, especially the ones that I haven't had experience with, definitely leave comments down below so that hopefully this can be like a helpful review to those who are looking for one. Let's get started. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer to some of the palettes. We'll probably start over on this side and then finish out over here. Okay, so I try to keep like all of the collections or brands together. Clearly there are a few collections that I have where I was definitely in the collector's mode, specifically the Naked and Chocolate Bar palettes. And after that, I realized I can't keep up, and I started getting into Project Pan and realizing all of that. So let's start up here. I have the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. This is a beautiful palette. I've used it sparingly, not much. This is in my Mean Girls Project Pan to get use out of. Spoiler alert for the next update, I haven't used it again. That was the same problem I had last time as well. I haven't used it. Unfortunately, fortunately, I'm really trying to keep to my Pan That palette right now, but unfortunately that means that that's not really getting much use. I also have this Too Faced Funfetti makeup palette. This was actually given to me by my mom. This is what it looks like. I haven't used it yet. She didn't want it. She was decluttering it, so she gave it to me, and I said I would gladly take it because all these colors look very pretty. And yeah, so this is new from my collection from last year. However, it's not like a new purchase. And then this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I've used this a handful of times. I really like it. The purples are patchy. They're hard to work with, unfortunately. But everything else in the palette is really pretty. And the purples, like, you can work with them. They're just a pain in the butt. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. Love this palette. This looks like it's more used up more than normal because I dug my nail into it when I was opening it, unfortunately, because that's like one of my favorite colors in the palette. But yeah, this is really pretty. This is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This shade, Pink Sugar, I just crushed out of there because I tried to use it every single like type of way other than like with glitter glue, because I don't own glitter glue, and that's just not something that I'm willing to use with it. None of it worked. It was just like glitter, and yeah, so I crushed it out mainly because it was getting like the browns in the shadow, and it's like a really light pink shade, so it was looking like just really mucky and dirty. So I was just like, all right, I'm not going to use it. I might as well just get rid of it. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. That was a semi-sweet. I don't know if I said that. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Really pretty. I haven't used it much. Again, their purples are not the best. Don't know why they keep doing like not great purples, but they do. I mean, technically there has been improvement between the chocolate bar and the sweet peach, but yeah, definitely not their strong suit. But yeah, really pretty neutral palette. I have this Urban Decay Vice palette, Vice Limited Reloaded palette. I use this as a mirror because look at that nice mirror. Hey. And I've barely touched these. This gold is really pretty. Some of the blues are just okay. But this was given to me as a gift from my aunt, so thank you very much. She doesn't watch my videos, but either way, thank you. This is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky. So, well, maybe I should start from down up. Okay, so I got the Urban Decay Naked 2. Actually, that was my first one that I got. This palette is really pretty. And then I was like, well, you know what? I need the Urban Decay Naked one, obviously. I don't need that, but anyways. Again, really pretty palette. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, it is discontinued, I believe. I think it's discontinued. I haven't really looked into it, but that's what they said they were doing. And then I got the Naked 3 as a present to my friend to complete the collection, and it is really pretty. I'm definitely thinking about panning this one in the future. And then, of course, the Naked Smoky came out, and I was like, well, I need to complete the collection. And this is kind of when I was like, all right, I don't actually need to complete these collections anymore because this palette is beautiful. These dark shades are going to be a pain in the butt to use up. I don't use a ton of dark shades. Like, I don't need to have a collection, especially if the palette doesn't speak to me. I'm keeping it because I can use all these shades. They're really pretty. It's just not something that like I'm dying to have. So that's pretty much when I like realized, okay, we're gonna slow your roll, Jess, and not buy all that. But of course, before that happened, I did buy the Naked Basics collection, the Urban Decay regular Naked Basics, lots of lighter shades over here, and then Naked 2. This is supposed to be more of a cool tone basics, and then the Ultimate Basics. And I actually really like this palette. It's a nice one to have, and it's got a fair amount of variety. I mean, these three are definitely pretty similar, and these two are pretty similar, but other than that, like, they do have, like, you know, the purpley plum tones. They've got an orangey red. They've got some cool tones. So, I mean, for variety, there is, like, something there for sure. This is where I have a few that are, like, collections and, like, a few of the different brands together, but there's not, like, they're not as much. Basically, so I have these Lorac palettes. I got them both at the exact same time. These are the Lorac Unzipped palettes. This one's the unzipped regular, and this is the gold. This got really annoying, and the packaging is just like, it doesn't wipe away, unfortunately. But basically, I kind of got this because, oh crap, I just dug my nail in, of course. That's what happens when you handle your makeup too much. Okay, well, now that's a little bit of a mess. But anyways, so I just got these both at the same time because I figured, oh, well, I don't really, this one's not really speaking to me that much. The gold one was the one speaking to me, but like online. But I got these, and this one is actually more of my favorite than the gold. So yeah, I don't know. I really like them both. However, the regular one, the first one, is definitely a lot like the Naked 3 as far as the pinky tones. So yeah, I probably don't need both in my collection, but at the moment I do. I have the Tartelette in Bloom. This is what it looks like. All these are really pretty. Funny Girl is like, it sucks because it looks like the prettiest shade in there. However, I'll probably get a little closer for you guys. However, it is really chunky and just not the best quality, which is a bit of a disappointment because it was one of my favorite, like one of the shades I was looking forward to the most. And then I have this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I haven't used this yet. I got this in a BoxyCharm. My mom actually has used it, and she's hit pan on a couple shades, and she really likes it. Yeah, this is the volume 2. And then I have my Modern Renaissance, clearly well loved. This is the one I'm trying to pan. There's a little sneak peek. This one I've hit pan on twice, and I just repressed it. And yeah, but technically I do have pan on it, so yeah. Hopefully just a little bit while longer on this one. Hopefully that'll be out of the collection soon. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. This is the matte version. This is also in the newer packaging. I obviously got this before the controversy when I was on my kick of the matte palettes from the Naked stuff, the Naked Basics. So yeah, I just like was like, oh, I need tons of matte palettes. No, you don't, Jess. But anyways, this is it. The formula works pretty nice. I haven't used it that much to be able to differentiate like which formula I like better. However, with the controversy and everything, like I don't see myself really buying all that much from her, if anything. This is the Pure Soiree Diaries. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I've only swatched this, and it swatches beautifully. I don't know how it performs, but it looks like a really pretty palette. Down here, I have two Clinique little gifts with purchases. This one is almost done. It's a little duo. This was like a taupe shade that was just a little off from my normal skin color, so I was using it to set my primer. This one is a nice transition shade. Hopefully this will be gone fairly soon. It'll be out here quickly. This is in No Show Taupes, is like the little duo. I don't know if you can purchase it or not, but this is a Clinique little trio. Again, a gift with purchase, and there's just these 3 shades in there. The shades are Strawberry Fudge, Peach Plum, Beach Plum, oh my gosh, and Stay Matte, Chocolate Chip, Stay Matte. Up here I have the Glam Metals from Crown. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Haven't used it. I swatched a few of them. They look really pretty and kind of unique too to my collection. I don't really have a lot of like grungy colors, at least like grungy palettes. I'm sure there are a few, you know, colors that are similar in here, but it's a different little color story than what I'm used to. I have the Pro Crown palette, and this is supposed to be, I've heard, to look and kind of perform like the Naked Heat, which is exciting because I didn't really want to get it. But yeah, it looks really pretty. It doesn't have like a name or anything else on it, but this was gotten in a BoxyCharm. I haven't used it yet. The Alamar Cosmetics, this was the Volume 1 palette. This looks so pretty. I have not used it yet. I've swatched it. This color looks super unique and crazy cool. All of these, like swatched, these two look like they perform really well. Like they're really creamy, so I'm hoping that they perform well in the eyes. Okay, the next one I have here is my Laura Geller The Wearables Baked Shadow Palette. This was another one that my mom decluttered and she gave to me. I know that we have to use these wet. I haven't tried it yet, but these look really pretty. They look like shades all that I can use pretty well and easily, and yeah. Okay, so I have this Real Her I Feel Beautiful eyeshadow palette. Is in the Volume 3. Oops. This performs okay. It's not like amazing, however, I really do like the message that it sends. This is supposed to be like, there's like so much here: paraben free, certified cruelty free, natural ingredients, sulfate free, long wearing, give or take, and vegan. So this is one of those palettes that I support the message behind, so I will keep in my collection and gladly use it for when I want a little bit of a softer look. But yeah, it does work really well. It's just not necessarily super long lasting or hugely vibrant colors, but I'm not always looking for super poppy makeup, if that makes sense. I think that it makes sense. This is the Studio On The Go eyeshadow palette. It is the Cool Down palette. Yeah, the Cool Down palette. This is what it looks like. Again, I got this in a BoxyCharm. Really pretty colors. This has a lot of fallout. However, it is very pretty to use on the eyes, but there is fallout for sure. I have this Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy eyeshadow palette. This is so pretty, however, it definitely reminds me a lot of the Modern Renaissance palette, so I don't really reach for it that often because there's a lot of like similarities, at least in the color story, but these shadows perform so well. I really do, I don't know, I'm kind of into, I know Kylie Cosmetics mainly is a, you know, a brand that's a little controversial, mainly because the Kardashians and the family is controversial. However, this eyeshadow palette, like, it works really, really well. The makeup works really well. So I'm definitely intrigued to try more once my, like, you know, no buy is up or my collection gets down to more of a reasonable collection, which will be definitely years down the line. I'm not going to be trying anything new anytime soon. However, yeah, that I definitely like recommend at least the Burgundy palette. I can't speak for the rest. I have a Swinky Lux Kitten palette I got again in BoxyCharm. This looks so pretty and super unique. Again, to my collection, not necessarily this side of things, but these two colors. This is like a cool duochrome bluish pink color, which is really cool looking. Haven't tried it on the eyes yet. Okay, so this is the Laura Lee Party Animal palette. Again, this was gotten in BoxyCharm. I believe this, like, they brought this out whenever it was, like, on the cusp of all the controversy. I obviously I don't watch Laura Lee and I don't really support, obviously, her decisions that she's made or anything. But I decided to keep the palette because I don't have any bright colors like this. Like, not really. Especially not in, like, a little palette like this. So yeah, I haven't used it yet. You know, this is all the side of stuff that I haven't really used. A lot of these that I've gotten in BoxyCharm, it was after I started my Modern Renaissance Pan That palette, and since I've been on that, I haven't really been playing around in my collection that much, because I've just been so focused on it, which is not great, but it is what it is. So yeah, I swatched these though, and they swatch pretty nice. Who knows how they perform on the eyes, but yeah, there's that. Okay, I have this little Smashbox trio. The colors are Vanilla Sable and Dark Cocoa. Vanilla is all used up. These are really, really powdery. They're good, but they're very powdery. This is Sable, I believe, and that is, what was it called? Dark Cocoa. Yeah, I'm using this up, hopefully using it up soon. I'm like slowly panning this in the background of everything, so we'll see how that goes. This is the IBY Beauty. The tag's ripped off, so I don't really know, but I believe I got this in an Ipsy, and it's a little trio. It looks like this. It looks very pretty. And then I have my MAC Quad. This is my official next Pan That palette. The shades in here are Manila Paper, Flip, Aztec Brick, and Creole Beauty. Manila Paper, Flip, Aztec Brick, and Creole Beauty. Clearly have pan on Manila Paper. That is what I'm using for my inner corner highlight at the moment. So yeah, I'm kind of like using them both together right now, kind of. I'm not going to officially start any of these other colors until these three, the Primavera, Venetian Red, and Antique Bronze, are used up from the Modern Renaissance palette, but this is what it looks like at the moment. Okay, I also have this Almay little quad. It says Intense Everyday Neutrals, so yeah, I think that's just what it's called. I use this as my brow bone highlight. It's like a nice subtle brow bone highlight. It gives a little sheen, but not too much. And then this I actually like, I really like this color on my lid. This little quad is super cute, and it actually looks really nice with my blue eyes, so that's nice. It makes it pop. I have used it lightly as far as these two shades, but that one is kind of what I'm using right now. Okay, I have this City Color eyeshadow trio. These are in the colors, oh, it's the little trio Falling Leaves. I got this in an Ipsy, and it looks pretty, especially that shimmery shade right there. It looks really cool. Okay, this is my last one that I have. This is the Blink BoxyCharm Electric Eye Palette. So this is like super breakable. This one broke on delivery. There's a little bit of chunkiness going on there. This one, they're just really soft and very delicate. They work really nice. They're beautiful, but they are super soft, so I have to be really careful with them. They're all shimmery shades. We have like a bronzy, dark bronze. I have a cranberry shade, kind of a pinky champagne, a gold-ish, like a dirty gold, and then a light vanilla champagne shade. And yeah, that's it. That's going to be all of my eyeshadow collection. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.